Welcome to your Shoe Dog Adventure, Amanda. We're going to go through 5 steps together. It'll take about 12 minutes to complete the experience. And once we're done, I personally promise that you and I will discover your best foot ever and your feet will feel great.
Awesome.
Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to have you type in your first name. And I'm going to let you drive, so you can just hit the submit button to get us moving. Perfect. So Amanda, are you a VIP family member with us yet?
I am.
Awesome. Put it up there. Nice. Well, make sure you get all your discounts today.
Great.
So you can hit yes for now. All right, so are you going to be running, walking, going to the gym? What kind of activities do you do? Running? Okay.
Yeah.
With that. So while you're running, are you mostly on pavement, treadmill, trail? What surfaces do you like?
Pavement.
Okay. You can hit that one in there. Now, on average, about how many miles a week do you like to run?
I'd say about 15.
Awesome. Enough again.
All right. Thanks.
You're doing great out there. You can hit that button. Now, with all those miles, are you training for anything specifically?
I am. I'm training for my first half marathon.
That's fantastic. You're a rock star. You're going to crush that
Thank
half
you.
marathon. I'm going to hit that over here.
All right.
And we're going to keep on moving. Okay. So, Amanda, moisture wicking socks are a crucial part of your best fit ever. How do you like to wear your socks? Low on the ankle or higher up?
I like low, the
Okay.
no-shows.
So like a no-show?
Yeah.
You can hit that. Now, as far as the thickness of the socks, you like them thin, really thick, or somewhere in the middle?
I like thin.
Okay, good. Me too. So I'm going to show you something here. This is a pair of our world's best running socks. Feel those.
Oh.
So feel that material?
Yeah.
That's moisture wicking. This way there's no blisters, no callousing. Makes your feet feel great.
Cool.
You can put those on the counter. We're going to make sure that you try those on for your shoes today.
Okay.
Now, are you wearing doctor-prescribed orthotics in your shoes?
No.
Okay. As we go through this experience, we're going to see if you benefit from any added support.
Okay.
So now, while you're running or on your feet, any aches or pains, anything bothering you?
Yeah, sometimes I get pain on the outside of my knee.
Okay, so maybe that's the IT band.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about that. Unfortunately, I know how that goes. But you can rest assured, as we go through this experience, we're going to do whatever we can to make your feet feel happier on the road, okay?
Okay.
So for now, IT band. All right. The questions and answers are taken care of. I know a little bit more about you. I want to measure your feet. So I'm going to have you take off your shoes and socks and just roll up your pant leg a little bit. Okay, that's great. Let me get your right foot first and bring your other foot next to it. There we go. All right, so we got your right foot. So Amanda, what size shoes are you wearing these days?
About an 8.5.
Okay, bring the other foot in for me, please. Perfect, you can step out. So your best foot ever is an 8.5. That's awesome, you're wearing the right size
Great.
shoes. We love that. We're going to type that information in right now. And a regular width as well. Okay, so Amanda, now we're going to take a look at your feet in 3D. So I'm going to show you how we do that. Have you step on our 3D car reader, this blue box right here. You're going to step right in the middle, just like that. Keep your arms at your side, just look straight ahead. No peeking at the screen just yet.
Okay.
All right, you're all set. Come on over. Awesome job. You didn't peek, you didn't move. Okay, so we're looking at your arches on the screen here.
Okay.
So how to read this is, if there's a lot of blue in the middle, that will show us more of a flat to low arch. A little bit less would be medium. When there's nothing in the middle, that's a high arch. So judging on that, what type of arch would you say you have?
I'd say I have a high arch.
That's exactly right. Good job. We're going to input that information for you. So I would say higher arches on both sides. So now we get to look at your feet in 3D. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Shoe Dog is. He's got his 3D glasses on. All right. So let's pull that back up for you. And we'll get this set up. All right. Now we're going to pull this up.
Oh, cool.
Pretty cool, all right?
Yeah.
So the blue areas are the least pressure, the red is the most. So now let's take a look at a few things. We can see you're putting more pressure on your heels and a little bit more on the right side than the left side. So like most people, you have some imbalances. That's okay.
Okay.
I do as well.
Okay.
Okay, but when we see imbalances like this, that makes you the perfect candidate for a balance station.
Oh, okay.
And what we do there is we heat up custom insoles so that we can mold your feet back into a perfectly balanced position. This way we can keep you that way.
Okay.
You're going to love it.
Cool.
Let me input that information, so favoring that right size. And let's size you up for those custom insoles right now.
Okay.
Okay, so Amanda, I'm going to have you step right on those footbeds. Don't worry about being perfect. I'll reposition your foot.
Okay.
So bring your heel a little bit to the outside, just like that. And now what I'd like you to do is lift your foot straight up, the whole foot,
Oh,
just like that. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the right foot. You can lift that one up as well. Okay. So 40 is the perfect size for your custom insoles. So what we do now, we heat these up in the toaster oven here, get them nice and soft, and at the end of the process, we'll be able to mold this right up to your feet to support and balance it.
okay.
I'm going to put your size in. All right, so now that your insoles are heating up, it's time to see your feet in action on the treadmill.
Okay.
All right, so man, the first thing we want to do to keep you safe, have you clip the tether to the bottom of your shirt. Excellent. I'm going to have you hit the green start button. This will start you off very slowly.
Okay.
And using the speed control, bring that up to a comfortable pace, whatever you like.
Okay.
I'll wait here until you're comfortable with it.
Thank you.
Nicely done. So first thing I want to do is take the tether back from you.
Okay.
And now we're going to head on over and check out your feet in action.
All right.
Let's set up for you real quick. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is look at your left foot on the left side of the screen, then your right foot on the right foot of the screen. At the end, we'll compare the two.
Okay.
All right, so first let's check out the left side. Okay, so I'm going to freeze your left foot here. And the first thing I want to know is the position of your foot as it lands. So would you say it's outside, straight, or inside when it lands?
Outside.
Definitely, good catch. So now we want to see how flexible your feet are. So we'll see the first point of contact. Everything looks nice and straight. It starts to come in. And there's a little bit of flexibility in there. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, normal flexibility. That's how your foot absorbs shock. Next thing we're going to do is take a look at the right foot. Okay, freeze that right foot down. So again, the position of your foot, would you say it's outside, straight, or inside here?
Outside.
Definitely. Pretty similar on this side as well. Let's check out the flexibility over here as well. Okay, and this is your first point of contact. Foot comes down. Stays pretty rigid. I'm not seeing too much flexibility in this one. All right, so now we're going to input some of this information. Do you remember what your speed was on the treadmill?
It was a 5.
Nice. There you go. All right, so we saw left foot was outside, had some flexibility. Right foot was outside, not quite as flexible. So now we want to figure out what category shoe works the best with these custom insoles.
Okay.
I'll show you how we do that. Okay. So again, we saw the left foot was outside flexed in, right one outside a little bit more straight. I'll show you how that looks on my feet. So both feet are like this, but the left one comes in a little bit more.
Okay.
Now these custom insoles, that's going to help balance you out a little bit more for you.
Great.
And the best shoe to go along with this for you would be a neutral style shoe.
Okay.
Okay, so there's great cushioning, great flexibility here. The combination between the insole and the neutral shoe is going to be your best fit ever.
Great.
Okay, so like we discussed, neutral shoe is going to be great for you. Okay, so now we're ready for some fun. Shoe Dog's going to chill out and have a little martini here.
Oh, yeah.
We still have some work to do. We're going to
Okay.
mold to some custom insoles.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring you over to our balance station here. And what I'd like you to do is step up on these cushions and hold on to the bar.
Okay.
Now you're going to lift up your left foot and bend your left leg back, just like that. Okay. All right. So a very important question, man. You would have any problem with you pulling back on your toes for any reason?
No.
Okay, that's how we have to do this to make it a proper bolt. So I'm going to control your foot, start to bring your foot straight down.
Yeah.
So Amanda, this is your right foot in a perfectly balanced position. Pretty cool, right?
Wow, yeah.
All right, and make sure that looks nice and perfect. Excellent. All right, so congratulations, Amanda. You graduated Shoe Dog.
Thank you.
Awesome job. All right, so great news is it doesn't end here. We're going to send you an email summary of all this great information so you have that for your records. And how we do that is by having you type in your last name, your email, and your phone number.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I'll fill out your Shoe Dog form. Excellent. So I'll have you hit the submit button. And lastly, I'm going to let you hit the envelope so you can send that right to yourself.
Oh, great.
All right, excellent. All right, so what I'm going to have you do, take the world's best running socks. I'm going to have you put those on your feet.
Okay.
All right, so we got your custom insoles cooling down, your shoe dog form. It's time for you to meet a fit expert.
All right.
Let's try on some shoes.
Cool.